Und du kannst den dann erledigen. Oh, da geht's ja richtig ab. Teamwork!
One step closer to my...
Warte! Rhea, nicht so schnell! Meine Güte. Was? Hier haben wir Catherine und auf der anderen Seite ist dann Seteth. Okay. Du? Dein Einsatz. Seteth ist da hinten. Müssen wir über die Lava rüber. Ingrid! Du kannst ohne Schaden zu nehmen über die Lava rüber. Du kannst nicht auf deinen Weibern sitzen und einfach wegfliegen.
Persistent little guys, aren't you? Cut one down and another two just spring up in their place.
They must not be allowed to fall here.
Keine Sorge.
Please, King Dimitri. May I ask that you lend them your aid?
Hilfe ist schon unterwegs. So, wir können gleich mal... Also, du bleibst da und... Du gehst ja hier zum Helfen. Du gehst da auch mal hin. So, da fliegt. Dann rücken wir mal einen Zahn zu hier. Einmal kurz hier rüber. Dann sind wir schon gleich da. So, wie gesagt, Ingrid kann ja hier ohne Probleme einfach rüber.
It's good to see you safe, Catherine. Please, let us join you.
Gladly. This is all too much to handle on my own anyway.
We made it in time. Appreciate the assistance. Let's get out.
So. Doch kein Problem.
Now's our chance. Attack. If not for you, I would have surely perished.
Du hättest dich auf deinen Weiber setzen können und einfach wegfliegen können. Also wirklich. Oh, Cyril.
Is Lady Rhea safe? Did she get away?
Meine Güte, seine Augen strahlen ja richtig.
Cyril was covering the rear. He will never make it out.
It's a good thing you came along when you did. And Lady Rhea's safe too.
So.
Sacrifice his life for the sake of my own. Please, help him.
Meine Güte. Wenn man bedenkt, dass Rhea so weit gegangen ist und in der Route von Edelgard Firdiat angezündet hat und jetzt, oh, der kleine Cyril, der darf nicht sterben.
I'll do what I can.
So.
I'm here to help.
Hilfe ist schon unterwegs.
Time to show how strong you've become. Take a breather.
Schattengleiten. Nimmst du als Protagonist direkt an einem Kampf teil, kannst du Y drücken, um Schattengleiten über das Befehlsmenü zu benutzen. Wenn du Schattengleiten nutzt, kannst du auf der Minikarte ein verfügbares verbündetes Bollwerk auswählen und dich umgehend dorthin teleportieren. Diese Macht kannst du pro Kampf nur begrenzt oft einsetzen.
We have to help Seteth and Catherine escape.
Can't we block the lava flow with rocks or something? Not saying it'll be easy, but it might be the best shot we've got.
Blockiere den Lavafluss und sichere einen Weg für Seteth und Catherine. Wo sind die denn? Ach da, hier. Die du...
Let's begin. It's time to move. Let's begin.
Ach, man kommt vom Felsen nur über die andere Seite ran?
Come with me. I shall take the lead. Stand back now.
Schauen wir uns das mal kurz an. Ich sehe hier kein Feld. Ach, der ist auf der anderen Seite. Dann... Dimitri hat gerade... Oh, wir nehmen jetzt Seteth.
Shall we?
Die muss dann... Gott, die muss aber ganz schön weit weg. Das kann Ingrid besser machen.
Begin the operation. All troop.
Tja, ich glaube, wir müssen auf die andere Seite. Dann müssen wir hier mal ganz rum. Scheint so.
I'll handle my turn.
Wir gehen mal kurz hier rum. Heiß, 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 heiß. Heiß, 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 heiß.
This just is.
Heiß, 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 heiß. Oh, mit Y. Mit Y! Wolltet ihr mich gerade so komisch von der Seite ankacken, während ich hier beschäftigt bin? Also wirklich. Was glauben die, wer sie sind? Oh, heiß, 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 heiß.
I owe you one.
Sylvain, fast. Wir sind gegen den leider im Nachteil.
I've awaited this. Allow me.
Allow me.
My turn.
Allow me.
I'll do it. I shall take it.
Ach, Sylvain gehört zu denen, die wir nicht kontrollieren können. Da müssen wir den wohl leid. Oh, gut, nur übersetzt verprügeln. So. Heiß, 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 heiß. So, hier sollte es noch ein Gesundheitsding geben. Der Weg über die Lava ist nie passiert. So, worauf warten wir? Blockiere den Lavafluss und sichere den Weg. Ach, wir müssen...
I've awaited. Allow me.
I'll handle this.
Ist sie auf die falsche Seite geflogen? Toll!
You've shown true valor on this day, Cyril. Lady Rhea will soon be clear of the valley thanks to you.
I'm so glad.
Wir müssen mal kurz im Kreis fliegen.
Thank you.
Und der hat sich ja mehr oder weniger selbst geholfen.
My utmost gratitude for your efforts in rescuing Cyril, and to the goddess for her divine protection.
So, machen wir mal kurz auf. Was für eine komische Hitbox. So.
We've done it. Hold fast, everyone. Our escape is only a short ways off.
Und wieder eskortiere Rhea zum Evakuierungspunkt. So, die haben wir auch gleich. Keine Sorge, wir sind schon da. Oh, Happy.
You will not be passing here. I will be capturing the Archbishop. An ambush. We have no choice but to fight our way through.
Besiege Petra.
Anyone standing in my way will be eliminated with quickness.
That's the Princess of Bridget. After everything she's been through, she might be willing to join us. Assuming we can take her alive.
Wo ist sie denn? Petra, da ist Petra. Wo sind wir? Ach, wir sind hier. Wir müssen da lang. Einmal hier rum. Und einmal darum. Da ist Petra. So, was ist jetzt hier? Wo drückt hier der Schuh? Catherine geht's gut so fein. So, die ist safe. Au! Besiege und rekrutiere Petra. Hinterher! Lass dir keine Chance zum Atmen! Wir müssen Kämpfer. Dimitri kann hier nicht allzu viel leisten mit dem Kämpfer hier. Oh, treffen wir sie? Sieht nicht so aus, als wenn sie damit bei ist. Ja, wir haben sie nicht getroffen, voll. Ja, aber wir haben ja ordentlich Schaden gemacht.
This is no place for royalty to die. Not here. Not like this.
Yes. I am choosing life. I will be going with you peacefully.
Yay, wir haben Petra rekrutiert. Wie schön. So, machen wir hier noch ein bisschen sauber.
I can scarcely believe we arrived here whole and sound. You have my deepest gratitude.
So, was kommt jetzt noch?
Thanks for the help. I never would have made it out of there without you.
We will proceed as
Was
planned.
ist denn da? Kämpfer? Felix!
I'll do my best.
Das ist schnell egal. Geh mal.
Let's move. I'll do my best.
Genau, geh mal
I'll
beschützen.
back.
Allow me. I'll handle this. We cannot leave the valley until we see both Seteth and Catherine to safety.
Bin dabei. Bin dabei.
You'll never win.
Thank you, my friend.
Lass uns mit dem Knall enden, wie es sich gehört.
I cannot grow complacent.
Keine Sorge, Truppe ist da. Wir kriegen den schon klein. Wir klopfen einfach weiter auf ihn ein. Ich weiß nicht, was da schief gehen kann. Er hat keine Chance. Leute, der ist tot.
My apologies for the trouble. I do not wish to consider what would have happened had you not come along.
So, der ist auch da. Können wir jetzt? Ach, Hubert.
If I cannot have the Archbishop, your heads will have to suffice.
Es ist immer dasselbe mit dir.
Hubert, we have to defeat him, Your Majesty. I'm aware. Let us do so at once.
Auf ihn! Wir sind, keine Ahnung, 10 gegen 1.
dear Archbishop, our kingdom truly is a tiresome place.
Hui. Ey! Er ist uns entkommen!
I may have no choice but to retreat. Any final words? I feel no mercy.
Ist ja nicht so, dass du Gnade von uns hier bekommst. So.
Fine. You may have your victory today. How will I face Her Majesty after this?
Keine Sorge, sie wird dir bestimmt vergeben. Edel ist nicht so schlimm. Ey, wo sind alle hin? Ich fühle mich plötzlich so einsam. Ja, also wenn das kein Essrank geworden wäre, hätte es mich auch gewundert. Das Ding haben wir gerockt. Und wir haben sogar noch Zeit liegen gelassen mit den Felsen, weil wir mit Ingrid einmal im Kreis fliegen mussten. So halt rein theoretisch hätten wir das sogar noch besser abschließen können.
I cannot grow
Oh wow.
I need to be stronger.
Hat ganz schön aufgeholt, der Gute. Na, ist auch schon auf Level 5. Sind wir hier bald mal durch? Oh wow, Sven ist auch erst auf Level 6. Krass.
I won't let myself stop here.
So. Oh, Felix ist mit seiner Millionenfahrt durch. Oh, wir können bei Ash auch die Klasse mal wechseln.
Hey, a new power.
How can I best use this power?
I've grasped new strength.
Die Weisheit der Pegasus-Ritterin wurde gelernt.
To give this a try some. Hey, I'm getting better.
Verschiedene Klassen meistern. Deine Einheit kann einige der Fähigkeiten, Kampftechniken und einen Teil der Magie, die sie in anderen Klassen gelernt hat, weiterhin nutzen. Lass deine Einheit zu einer anderen Klasse wechseln und andere Kombinationen ausprobieren, wenn sie eine Klasse gemeistert hat. Oh, ein Rostschwert. Und so viel zu futtern. Und noch mehr Geld. Petra ist jetzt spielbar. Schön. Und Harpy ist jetzt spielbar. Ist eine Magierin. Was irgendwie witzig ist, es gibt die Einheiten aus dem DLC, also halt, ne, die silbernen Wölfe, aber es gibt scheinbar nicht deren Klassen. Wenn du einen Hauptquestkampf gewinnst, erhältst du Reputationspunkte. Die werden mehr Reputationspunkte gewährt, wenn du beim Abschließen des Hauptquestkampfes so wenige Regionen wie möglich eroberst. Reputationspunkte kannst du in deinem persönlichen Quartier gegen verschiedene Items tauschen.
Lady Rhea, Seteth. I'm relieved you both made it out unharmed. It appears we arrived just in time.
You have our utmost thanks for aiding in our retreat, Your Majesty.
Wo ist Flame?
I can only apologize for the trouble we may have caused your outfit.
King Dimitri, I cannot express just how grateful I am to you and all the fine people of Fargus.
The honor is mine. Your order provided me with immeasurable aid during my ascension to the throne. My citizens would have branded me a heathen had I not returned the favor.
And now it seems we are the ones who owe a debt. The Church shall provide whatever assistance it can to your efforts.
If you see it prudent, I have no objection to placing the Knights of our Order under Kingdom command.
Thank you both. While it pains me to qualify our hospitality, this kingdom is not a wealthy one, neither in goods nor provisions. I fear we may struggle to compensate your soldiers, or even to feed them.
You needn't trouble yourself with such concerns. Your generous offer of shelter will be more than enough.
Very well. We've lingered here long enough. Let us make for Ferdiad. There's much to discuss. The Church, the Kingdom, and the battles to come.
Two years ago, I never would have imagined we'd be fighting a war like this.
I'm with you there, but now that we are, you found yourself in a rather favorable situation, no?
How do you mean?
When a war breaks out, every mercenary in the land starts crawling out of the woodwork. And those associates you happen to be working with should be tough enough to take on you-know-who.
That's mercenaries. Yeah, good point.
And then you can give them their just desserts or die trying.
Could have done without that last part. Thanks.
Relax, relax. You know I'm on your side. Our destinies are forever intertwined.
In that case, let's assume Cornelia has hidden herself somewhere in the Western Territories.
If I had to guess, I'd say either Viscount Mateus or Viscount Gideon have taken her in. All the same, we can't exactly go around unseating every vassal we suspect of being disloyal.
Right. This is no simple matter, but at least we have a firmer grasp on the situation now than we did 2 years ago. To do, send word to House Perderi. We'll need soldiers on their land if we hope to keep the enemy at bay.
Yes, Your Majesty.
Viscount Mateus' son is here with us, while Viscount Gideon's daughter is off serving as a knight in Galatia. Under the present circumstances, we only have so many soldiers to spare on domestic matters. It seems we'll have to resort to any means necessary. In which case, I will bear the weight of the kingdom's sins. If slaughtering 100 foes means bringing salvation to 1,000 of our own, I will do it.
As you wish, Your Majesty. And if I may, try not to torment yourself so much.
How far our proud king has fallen. You sounded utterly vicious just now.
What do you want, Felix?
Oh, not much. I just thought catching a glimpse of your haggard face might put a smile on mine. I knew that playing the part of a cool-headed leader would be too much for you. But all this scheming, this calculation, doesn't suit you. Why don't you just give it a rest already?
You think too highly of me. This is who I am, Felix. I've never been anything more than a bloody demon on the path of revenge. I stand here today to lift the burdens of all who perished before me, to see that those who bear guilt for their deaths are held accountable.
Also das klingt schon ein bisschen mehr wie der Dimitri, den wir kennen.
I will expose whoever I must, slay whoever I must, to see my task through to the end. There is no place for mercy within these walls. And if it affects the safety of my people, then that's all the more reason to strike now.
And here I thought you were finally starting to pull yourself together.
I snuffed out my uncle's life with my own 2 hands. As king and as general, I've killed countless more. I looked on as nearly everyone I held dear perished. I am the one who must take responsibility for their deaths. So rest easy, Felix. The weight of my atonement will not fall on your shoulders.
No point in trying to reason with a boar. Enough of that, though. The city seems especially spirited today. Is something going on?
Ah, yes. Lady Rhea and the others from the church are making an excursion to the capital. I suggest you join in on the festivities before you go. It does the heart good to see our people smile.
Everyone here? Well, let's get right into it. We have to figure out exactly where we stand in this war. As you all know, the Empire has taken the Great Bridge of Myrden. The Imperial Army now occupies what was formerly House Phlegethon territory. House Gloucester has surrendered to them as well.
Doubtless an agonizing decision on my father's part.
House Ordelia, to the east of the bridge, has also vowed not to take up arms against the Empire.
We had precious little in the way of arms in the first place. You have my deepest apologies.
You don't have to apologize, Lysithea. Count Ordelia did what anyone would have done.
And now Lawrence and Lysithea can't even go back home.
That's not all. After the battle, the Imperial Army crossed Gloucester territory and attacked Garreg Mach. Rhea and the rest of the Central Church have apparently fled to the kingdom for sanctuary.
Then I suppose none of us will be able to visit our old school anytime soon.
I hope no one from the church was hurt.
Now that the monastery has fallen, the front lines are rapidly expanding north. It won't be long before Deirdre is within their reach. And if our capital falls, the Alliance goes with it. We have to stop them there, no matter the cost.
That all sounds well and good, but how large of an army will you even be able to raise at this point?
I don't think House Edmund will be able to send more troops. I'm sorry.
Which means House Goneril is the last of the 5 great lords upon whom we can rely.
I'm not so sure the combined forces of Houses Regan and Goneril will be enough to hold off the whole Empire.
We'll just have to work with what we've got. And let's not forget the hero of Daphne.
But we can't expect much from her in terms of sheer numbers. Any chance the kingdom could send troops?
I doubt they'll have any to spare. They've just started engaging the Empire themselves over in the west of Fargus. And besides, I'm not sure how much we can really trust them. I still have no idea what's going on in Dimitri's head. I might just have a plan, though. For now, all I can ask is that you fight, and fight with every last thing you've got.
You can always count on me. And my muscles.
Thanks, Raphael. That unfounded confidence of yours is like music to my ears.
We received a message from Hubert, Your Majesty. They failed to capture Archbishop Rhea. It seems she and her followers have been taken in by the Kingdom Army. They likely make for Ferdiad as we speak.
So it goes. If Hubert himself couldn't succeed in the task, there's little chance anyone else could.
There is more as well. Petra was taken by the enemy. She is apparently still alive, for better or for worse. I fear the kingdom may try to use her to make an ally of Brigid.
Yes, it's likely she won't be coming back, and our stance towards Brigid will require some reconsideration.
Yes, Your Majesty.
Now then, we mustn't dwell on what's done. Our only choice is to look to the future. It seems an all-out war with the kingdom is nigh unavoidable at this point. Thankfully, I expect Count Rowe to join our cause. Having a hold on Aryan Road will surely prove advantageous as the war creeps on. So we stick to the plan. Through Count Rowe, we should be able to ingratiate ourselves to the other lords of the Western Kingdom.
Urgent report, Your Majesty. An army has been mustered at Castle Gaspar in Rowe territory. Lenato, the local lord, has vowed to find and eliminate Archbishop Rhea. He's mobilizing the army northward. Count Rowe's tacit approval of these actions has surely brought his allegiance to the Empire to light.
I can only assume this wasn't part of the plan.
It's just one thing after another. Dispatch any nearby units to the area at once. Any lords willing to sever ties with the kingdom are too valuable for us to risk losing.
Boah, Gott, so viele Gespräche, so viele Dialoge. Wir machen jetzt erstmal an der Stelle hier eine Pause. Sehen uns aber beim nächsten Mal wieder. Ich hoffe, ihr seid auch wieder mit dabei. Bis zum nächsten Mal, bleibt gesund und ciao.